If you've been using ElevenLabs and your voiceovers still sound a little too robotic, too flat, or just not as natural as you want, this video is going to help. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to make ElevenLabs sound better using a few simple writing and generation tricks that can completely change the final result. And the best part is, you don't need any advanced editing skills to do this. You just need to write your script a little smarter, use the right tags and settings, and generate your audio in smaller sections. If you find this helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials like this. Alright, let's jump in. The first thing you need to understand is that how you write your script has a huge effect on how ElevenLabs speaks it. A lot of people just paste in clean, formal text and expect it to sound human, but that usually makes the voice feel stiff. Instead, you want to write the way people actually talk. That means using contractions like where, don't, and it's instead of we are, do not, and it is. Those small changes make the voice sound more relaxed and conversational. You also want to pay attention to punctuation. This is one of the easiest ways to improve pacing. For example, em dashes can create natural pauses, and ellipses can make a line feel more thoughtful or hesitant. So instead of writing one long sentence with no breaks, try spacing out your ideas a little more. A simple pause in the right place can make the delivery feel far more human. If a character is supposed to sound unsure, excited, or dramatic, punctuation can help you shape that emotion without changing the actual words. Another useful trick is to include conversational filler where it makes sense. Words like or can make speech feel less polished and more realistic. Of course, you don't want to overuse them, but when used carefully, they can make a huge difference. Real people don't speak in perfect textbook sentences all the time, so if you want natural output, your script should reflect that. Think of your text as something someone would actually say out loud, not something they would read in a formal report. Now let's talk about model tags and settings, because this is where you can get even more control over the voice. Some ElevenLabs models, especially V3 style models, support bracketed emotional tags. These are great when you want to guide the tone more precisely. For example, you can add tags like or, her into your script to tell the model exactly how a line should be delivered. That can be especially useful for storytelling, character voices, narration with emotion, or content where the tone needs to shift from line to line. The key here is to use tags sparingly and intentionally. Don't just throw them everywhere, add them where they actually help the performance. If a line needs to sound playful, a laugh tag can add personality. If something is meant to feel secretive or dramatic, a whisper tag can change the entire mood. If you're working on a more emotional script, little cues like these can help the voice feel much more expressive and less generic. The next big improvement is to generate your audio in smaller batches. This is one of the most overlooked tips, but it can make a major difference. When you paste a huge paragraph into ElevenLabs all at once, the voice can sometimes become monotone, rush through certain parts, or lose the emotional flow. Breaking your text into shorter chunks gives the model a better chance to perform each section naturally. A good rule of thumb is to keep blocks around 1,000 to 1,500 characters if you want better control over pacing and tone. That way, you can listen to each section separately, make adjustments if needed, and regenerate only the parts that don't sound quite right. This also helps you catch mistakes faster, since it's much easier to review short sections than one giant script. And here's an extra tip. When you split your script, try to end each section at a natural sentence break or paragraph break. That gives the voice a cleaner reset and usually leads to better results. If one section sounds too rushed, you can add a little more punctuation or reword a sentence before trying again. Small edits like that often have a bigger impact than people expect. So to recap, if you want ElevenLabs to sound better, start by writing more naturally with better punctuation and contractions. Then use tags and emotional cues when you need more control over delivery. And finally, generate your script in smaller batches so the voice stays smooth, expressive, and easier to manage. Once you combine all three of those techniques, you'll notice a big jump in quality. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick tutorials, tips, and step-by-step guides just like this. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know to make more videos like this for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.